Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Find your seat. There you go. Years ago, I'll do the thing. Years ago, I found I found my love for uh, British pop, if you will, or British alternative pop, and right, dance music. Yeah, sure. And I found that there was one of my favorite bands, Depeche Mode, was playing in the UK. I was in Belgium at the time, and of course, I was like, I'm gonna go. So I decided to go, and I went. Now, for most of the people who don't know my story, sort of like, right, I'm a yeshiva boy, right? I sort of have my white shirt and my jacket and sort of like, all that, but sort of like somehow I needed to sort of find my way to the UK, to this sort of, to this big arena. I think, I don't exactly remember what it was, but I should remember what it was. Hammersmith, that's right. That's exactly right. I was going to say, yeah, but Hammersmith is right. So I go to Hammersmith, and it's a great concert, and it's really amazing. And so there's the Shiva, imagine yourself, a Shiva boy, right, in Hammersmith, sort of like, rocking and bopping and sort of all that. And a song comes on, and in that moment, within the song, towards the end, it was a 2-night thing, and this was sort of like I was there for both nights. And the second night, he says, "Who was here last night?" And everybody crowds like, "Yeah!" And he says, "Then you know what to do then." And he starts taking the melody, and he starts singing part of the melody, and having the audience and the band just do the beat basically over it, and the melody over it. So I'm finding myself sort of like singing the melody, right? But of course, because I'm a yeshiva boy, I'm like, right, the only words I know, of course, are 999, 999. So I'm like 999, 999 at the Depeche Mode in Hammersmith. But in that moment, is a profound moment for me, because in that moment there was saying like, oh, these two worlds actually meld for me. In that moment, those two worlds were melding for me to a place of like, I don't always have to choose between sort of my spiritual Jewish rabbinic self and sort of like my love for for Depeche Mode and pop alternative rock music. And that nigun, right, that wordless melody, right, that sort of there was playing, played with me for years and years and years in my head, over and over and over and over and over again. And eventually, I went to Nate and the band, and I'm like, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to recreate this. And so we've done it a few times here, but that's the point. And I guess sort of like before, this is not exactly my opening drush, but I guess part of my point to this, in this wonderful Shabbat and seeing all your lovely, lovely faces, is that our life is about these tensions. And every time you think, no, this doesn't fit here, this doesn't fit there, that is a lie. Every time you think to yourself, no, I have to choose between this world and that world, no, that is a lie. You have to bring all parts of your soul. And as my soul was doing this nigun back then, little did I know that here I'm going to share this nigun with you. So with the help of the band, thank you, and help of Nate, Hammersmith, Depeche Mode, and opening nigun.
Okay, so we're going to recreate this moment in time, and we all need your help. So a nigun, a wordless melody, as the rabbi spoke about, is very accessible to many different people, and the melody that we're going to do together is very simple. We're just going to go up and we're going to go down. We'll give you a little example of what that is so you can be prepared when we get to it. So The wordless melody that we're going to sing is just this. Lie, 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 lie. That's it. So it's pretty simple.
Even I can do it.
Even Rabbi Iggy can do it. And so when we all get there, we'll get there together. The band's going to create a mood, and then we'll join in. So here we go. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's sing this Nigun together. Lie, 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 lie. Now this song was a specific song. We're gonna sing what this actual song is. Here we go. I just can't get enough. 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 Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. All right, one more time, strong, last time. Lie, 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 lie. It's on Spotify. You can check it out for yourself.
It's true.
It
It's true.
exists. That moment.
Can't get enough. Depeche Mode live in Hammersmith.
That's it.
It's about the 5-minute mark. You can get to that particular part. This week's Parsha. This week's Haftarah. We'll talk about Parsha later. This week's Haftarah, the Haftarah of the song of Devorah, the song of Deborah, the prophetess Deborah, right? Tells us of a song after a battle. And the song after this battle, the song of praise, is this incredible moment where we actually step outside of ourselves and saying, wow, look at what we've done. Look at what we've conquered. Look at what we've achieved. When we sing a song after a battle, in this particular song, we name the things that require us to battle in life, if you will. For so many people of us here, recovery, and also for many other battles, whatever those battles are, internal, external battles. And the song names courage, the song names participation, but the song also names avoidance. It praises those who stepped forward and calls out those who stayed disengaged. And for our opening drash, I want us to think today about how and what kind of battles are you choosing for yourself? What kind of battles are you willing to go out into the streets and say, I won't stand for that anymore, and whatever that thing is, I won't name it for you? Because in that sense, neutrality, disengagement, apathy, distinguishing yourself from the battle is not what we do, neither in Judaism, nor in spiritual life, nor in recovery. Recovery's best friend is isolation and loneliness and apathy. And here, for us, for life, for the world that we live in, the word constantly asks you to say, I do this. I stand for this. I will battle for those who have perhaps less of a voice than I do, and I will actually raise my own voice to say, I, in fact, guess what, matter. I, in fact, have something to say. I, in fact, am not going to sit here and just be part of the neutrality. Because the neutrality, the people who are neutral, almost always help those who are oppressed. It is very rare that neutrality helps those who are oppressing. So as we think about the Song of Dvorah and we think about what we are doing here for Shabbat, I welcome everybody to Shabbat. It's so nice to see everybody. We also have Temple Israel of Long Beach today. Thank you for joining us. For this wonderful Shabbat, in my head, I'm calling today Abundance Shabbat. We have our gala. We'll talk about that later. Abundance Shabbat. So we have a gala to happen on Sunday. But I want you to breathe in abundance and breathe out the idea of scarcity. We have so much. We have so much. Our ability to sit here and be with each other, to be in community. So wherever you bring to today, whether it is happiness and gladness and joy, or perhaps sadness or anxiety, or perhaps both, now is the time to say, I have so much. I am lucky to be here. I have gratitude for being here. So as we're about to, I'm going to ask the birthdays to come light Shabbat. But before that, as have them come up, turn around behind you, next to you, say Shabbat Shalom, shake the hands, introduce yourself if you don't know anybody. While the birthdays, please come up here for the candles. Birthdays, please come up here for the candles. Will, Erica, Micah, Jade, and Josh. There you go. In a moment in life where there is darkness, and we all have experienced it, it takes one candle. It is one flicker of light to light the way. A room can be filled with so many amazing things. Wait, hold. I'm not done talking. One candle. All right. In a room where there's all these things and there's all these amazing things, all these gifts, if you can't see them, you'll stumble and you'll fall and you'll hurt yourself. So you have to light a candle to see all your gifts. Just like the candles today, we have to see all the gifts. Okay. Now we can do this. All right. Now we can candle.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner להדליק נר של שבת.
Amen. I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but when we say Shalom Aleichem, right? We meet somebody and be like, hey, Shalom Aleichem. But in the Hebrew, Shalom Aleichem is in the plural, right? It should be Shalom Alecha, right? The response right, is Alechem HaShalom. And the reason we say Shalom Alechem and Alechem HaShalom, and we use it in the plural, is that when we greet another person, we greet a whole world. When we greet another person, we greet them, we greet the angels with them, we greet the devils with them, we greet all their story, and they greet us back. And we also bring peace, and that peace affects every single person in this universe. So it's never just you. Every time, every Friday, there's tshuva groups, and every resident here, right, is asked who is affected by whatever it is that you've done, both for missing the mark and hitting the mark. And always we say, if you wrote just me, that is the wrong answer, because it's never just you. Everything you do, every time you go somewhere, everything you say, how you greet somebody affects every single person all around. It's a big responsibility. But in that moment, when we ask the angels to come in, we remind ourselves that we are part of Shalom Alechem, all of you, even if you're meeting just one person on the street.
Lie, 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 la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, 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 la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, 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 lie. Shalom Alechem Malachi Hasharet Malachi Elyon Mimelech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Bohem LeShalom Malachi HaShalom Malachi Elyon Mimelech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 Barchuni LeShalom Malachi HaShalom Malachi Elyon Mimelech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Seichem LeShalom Malachi HaShalom Malachi Elyon Mimelech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 La 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 lai.
Before we move to tshuva and birthday and gratitude, as it is the tradition every Friday in many, many Jewish households, as it was in my household, is to offer a blessing. We offer the blessing if you need a little extra spiritual TLC. We offer blessings if your parents did not bless you today, and perhaps you'll allow me to sort of offer a blessing, a parental blessing in their name. We offer all this blessing we have in our tradition that comes directly from God to bless the children. So all we need, if you want to, is ask you to accept the blessing and use the ancient words of our tradition to offer a little extra blessing for today. And if your parental figure, your mentors, your family did not tell you today, this week, let me be one to tell you, I'm proud of you. Your job is to say Ken Yehi Ratzon, which is, so it will be. So, יברכך אדוני וישמרך. יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונקה. יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך shalom. May the Eternal bless you and protect you. May God deal kindly and graciously with you, and may she bestow favor upon you and grant you peace. Amen. All right. One of the things that we do here for tshuva is reminding ourselves and the world that being vulnerable is not a weakness, that we have to be the people that we are for all the good and the bad, to offer gratitude when it is deserved, to offer a tshuva, an amends when it is deserved, to offer a blessing or prayer or just good wishes for those people around us who we are proud of. So, if you are inclined to do so and give a tshuva or a gratitude out loud, now will be the time to do so. So please raise your arm, and we'll have Sarah and Tylo, right? Thanks. So, Rachel, sorry, and Rachel, and we'll pass the mics around. We can start here with Stephanie. We'll have about 6 or 7 of you to offer the blessings.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm a grateful member of this community.
Stephanie.
I'm an alumni. It's almost been 10 years. I haven't stayed clean that entire time, nor have I stayed sober that entire time, but I am back, and I always will come back to this place because I have the freedom and the will. And I see familiar faces, and I always am so happy to see you the most because we're addicts, and we're alcoholics, and there's so much more addiction than just drugs and alcohol. And I've got a plethora, and I've had and it's so full of shame. And the reason I have so much gratitude today, and the reason I'm going to say how grateful I am, is we just lost Oren, who made me really sad. I was in the house with Oren, and he had 4 girls. He had 4 little girls. And I'm a mom. I have 2 little kids. They're 12 and 13. One's going, she's 13. She's going on 20. So I'm just saying that I am so grateful I'm alive. And I am so grateful you're all alive in Long Beach in the house. And, I'm just so appreciative. And I love seeing all of your faces. And thank you. Thank you for my sobriety and my cleanliness today.
I think it was, in the back.
Hello, my name's David, and I'm a compulsive gambler and a grateful member of this community. This is my last Shabbat as a resident, so I just wanted to firstly give gratitude to my wife and kids who made it here all the way from San Diego tonight. And I want to give a huge gratitude to Beit Teshuvah. I came in here 90 days ago, broken, and I didn't even realize how broken I was until you guys started putting me back together. And I'm very grateful for that. And because of that, I get to spend my life with these wonderful people here. So yeah, with that, I will be back sometime. Thank you. That's right.
Hi, my name is Tylo. I'm a grateful member of this community.
Hey, Tylo.
I wanted to say happy birthday to all of the birthdays, but especially to Will. Will, you were the first person to see something within me to try out for development and to get this internship, and it meant a lot to see somebody who is so respected in the house and who's done so much and come so far think that I would be good at it, and for you to just be such a good, supportive, big brother type of person in the house, and you're so professional, you're so smart, you are a really good example of what interning in the house can do for you and how far it can take you. And so I appreciate everything you do for us. If you don't know Will, he does so much for this community, and get to know him. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kathy. I'm an alcoholic and grateful member of this
Kathy.
community. Thank you. About a year ago, I started coming here desperate for a community because my meetings all burned down in the Palisades, and my sober sister, Shelley, suggested Beit Shuvah. And I am so grateful. Everyone in here, you have my heart. You have made me fall in love with this place. I made a commitment to come to Shabbat all year. And it's been that year, and I intend on coming back because I've fallen in love with everybody here. I've learned so much. I've gained some grace. And I just wanted to tell you thank you for all you've given me this year. You've saved my life, my sobriety. And I adore you for that. Thank you for all of that.
Hi, everybody. My name is Gail, and I'm a grateful member of this community.
Hello, Gail.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to stand up and give gratitude. I'm an alcoholic and an addict. I've been here for about 60 days, and this community does more than any other community I've been in around. And they're holding me up. My mom passed away a couple of months ago, and the love that I'm given here and the gratitude that I feel for the community and the way they've held me up during this time that I'm going through has been completely amazing, and I wouldn't give it up for anything else. And I love all of you guys, and I appreciate what you guys give me back while I'm going through this. So thank you for my life.
I'm Brian, and I'm a grateful member of this community.
Hello, Brian.
I am on the marathon training, and I've raised money, and I would like to shout out to my mom if she is on Zoom watching. She made a big, huge donation today, $500. Yep. And happy birthday, Will. Thank you.
I'm Mia. I'm a grateful member of this community.
Hello, Mia.
I want to say happy birthday to Will and Erica and Micah and all the other birthdays. Will, it's been an honor and a privilege to see the person you become and the amazing role model that you are for all of us, myself included. And Micah, I want to just wish you a very happy birthday. Everything you do around here, your clients are really, really lucky to have you, whether they like it or not. And I appreciate having you as a friend and a colleague.
This is the walking internship.
Hello, my name is Jim, and I am a grateful member of this community.
Hello, Jim.
First of all, happy birthday to the birthdays that are here. I want to express a gratitude to my community, my treatment team, Rabbi Iggy, Rabbi Jade, and everybody that's here. I've received so much support and been given a space to allow myself to heal and find my place and be a part of this community. And I'm truly grateful. I have some important medical stuff coming up next month, and everyone has been supportive, and my treatment team has just been really backing my play on these appointments that I've been having. So I just want to say thank you, and God bless all of you.
Hi, I'm Paul and Andrea. We're grateful members of the community, and we want to wish, of course, happy birthday to all the birthdays, but Jade, Rabbi Jade. Happy birthday. Thank you for all the joy, love, and wisdom you spread in the community. Thank you.
All right, Sarah.
Sarah, grateful member of this community.
Sarah.
I just wanted to really quick, before we end, I wanted to say happy birthday to Erica, Rabbi Jade, Micah, who I went through the house with 6 years ago, amazing, and of course, Will, who is, I mean, he's like a joy to work with, and also, you know, becoming my friend. And I don't know, I love you, and I'm grateful to be around you in your orbit. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Last gratitude. No, we're done. Last gratitude. I'll take. First of all, Rabbi Jade, my colleague, happy birthday. I have a great gratitude for everything you do and work with me. It's a privilege and an honor to work alongside with you. Of course, happy birthday to everybody else, but a special birthday. You're right behind the pole. I can't see you, but I can see the side of your shirt. Micah, that's you. Happy birthday. The last few months working with you in the role that you've been inhabiting has been truly a remarkable thing for me to see and to get to know you, and it's really an honor to work alongside with you, and I'm super proud of your birthday. Happy birthday. Cool. All right. All right. With that, we use the words of the psalmist to sing, just like the song of Dvorah in today's Haftarah, to sing the song of praise and of gratitude and Mizmor Shir.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך
Birthdays come up here. Also, new residents. We have 2 new residents this week, Atak and Benji and Atak. Please come up here. The lifeblood of this place are people who decide, you know what? I need help. Again, but I need help. And I'm going to need some help to save my life and be in community. So we, every week, spend time to actually honor those people who choose to spend some time here and save their lives, and also to show them that it is possible to succeed, to have birthdays from a year to more and a whole lifetime of things. Yes, if you have a birthday, please come up here. We've only been doing
three out of 5's not great.
We've only been doing this for 39 years, but
Erica's working, so.
It's true.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this house be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and envy.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May this house be the door we enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Amen. All right, we'll hear from our birthdays in just a bit. Hang tight. We're going to invite the newest members of our community. First name will be sufficient. We'll say a blessing and then send you on your way. So, community, this is
ATAC.
ATAC. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech beor b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. All right, everyone, this is
Benjamin.
Benjamin. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech beor b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome, Benjamin. Good to have you here. All right, before you head back to your seats, just a few words. This recovery journey, life in general, can be quite interesting. The good, the bad, the ugly. If we live, we're going to experience tragedy, we're going to experience wins, we're going to experience losses, it's going to run the gamut, right? And when we come into this process, we can't see the future very clearly. Our head's stuck in what we just came out of, and it takes a certain amount of time for our mind to quiet down. Especially early on, it may say some things to you. It may try and convince you that what you were doing before you came in here is a better idea than what you're trying to do now. There's going to be whispers that pull you in all these directions that are outside of here. I promise you, it's going to be there waiting for you if you complete this process as well. In those moments when your mind is really active and you want to just run out of your own skin, there's only one thing to do sometimes. That one thing is hold on. You just have to hold on and push through it, and I promise our head will change, our feelings will change, what's happening outside of us will change. That is a fact. Not always for the better, but if you hold on, things will get good. So welcome them in with, yes, so they deserve all the applause. Thank you.
Absolutely. We need to send you on more trips. Usually there's right? Like you get stuck in an elevator on the road, the thing, and then I don't. Like I said, the lifeblood of this place is people who decide to save their lives. People who say, I need help. And I want to make sure that every time somebody calls the phone, somebody's there to answer it. I want to make sure that every time somebody needs a bed, we can offer it. I want to make sure that every person who comes here who gets a counselor, a therapist, and a spiritual counselor can help them and see them for who they are and what they're struggling with. So not only for them to hold on, but for them to have the life and a thriving life that they can imagine for themselves. Somebody needs to hold them until they can build a life for themselves. And that means that sort of we need to have as many people involved in this project. So help us partner with us in this project. There's tzedakah boxes that sort of are coming around. If you have any funds to give, whether through the box or through the QR code, anything helps, of course. It goes directly to all those lives that we save, all the people, and you'll hear a little bit of the birthdays on how this place can save their lives. So, but if you don't, just know that a good word, a kind word, spreading the word, helping somebody, volunteering, all these are other ways to perform tzedakah, to give us something else. So whether you give us $1 or 18 cents or your time, or just tell somebody that there's a place for them that they can actually heal and build a life for themselves, all of it is good. That is how we perform tzedakah in the Jewish life, when we actually make sure that somebody else can benefit from our own charity, whether it is through our heart or through our wallets or through our words. When we think about those people who are in need, many times we think about all those people who are suffering at the moment. And some people suffer through their bodies. Some people have pain. Some people have pain in their hearts. Some people have pains in their soul. Some of you right now might be suffering and in pain of something else in your own heart, in your own soul, in your own family. Somebody needs a little extra prayer, a little extra spiritual energy goes their way. We do not spend any time here without thinking of all those who are less fortunate than us. Somebody who can benefit from us giving them a little extra attention, a little extra prayer. We believe very much that prayer, when we pay attention to somebody, when we bring awareness to somebody, we also bring refuah, healing. And we ask the universe, God, the community, to put their attention towards that kind of healing with the Mishaberach. So if you have somebody, please say their name in your heart or out loud. Offer a blessing in them as we say the Mishaberach, to offer to all those people who can use a little extra spiritual TLC tonight.
Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak Ve'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Veleahu Yivarech Virapeh Et HaCholim Elna Rifanala Elna Rifanala Elna Rifanala Elna Rifanala Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak Ve'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Veleah Uyivarech Virapeh Et HaCholim.
In the late 1500s, in the early 16th century, Rabbi Shlomo Elkavetz, a rabbi out in Israel, said to himself, prayers are great, and they're very meaningful and spiritual. But you know what? You can't just sit there and pray. You have to do something as well. Later in Selma, Abraham Joshua Heschel said that when he was standing with Martin Luther King Jr., when he was there, he felt that he was praying with his feet. In Judaism, every Friday, we take all that and put it together. For the Lecha Dodi, we are always asked to face the door, go out and greet the Shabbat queen, that extra piece of soul that comes with us, to do something with our feet, with our body, that is more than just the words and the intentions of our heart, but says, I actually need to take action. It is a constant Friday reminder that words are just words, and they really are very meaningful, but they're so much more meaningful if you actually pair them with action, and you turn around and you look at the door and you go and greet something. And in that sense, I asked you, of all the blessings you ask for yourself, when we talk about abundance, what do you wish to have? And more importantly, are you willing to go out and greet it? Are you willing to turn your face to the door and say, welcome, whatever it is? Because every Friday, our tradition says, whether you like it or not, I'm going to remind you that you need to. Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Shamor vezachor bedibur echad Ki hishmiyanu el hamiuchad Adonai echad o shemo echad Shemo tiferet belitila Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Likrat Shabbat Lecho Venelcha Ki hi Mekor HaBracha Merosh Mikedem Nesucha Sof Maaseh B'machshava Tekila Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Hitoreri Kiva Orech Kumi Uri Shidaberi Kevod Adonai Alayich Nigla Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela. If you are able, please rise, face the doorway, and welcome the Shabbos Queen. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha o betzola toch emonei amesegola Boi kala Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela.
Stay standing for the Baruch Hu.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. You may be seated.
Before we say our oldest prayer, before we say the Shema, as every Shabbat I'm here, I remind us that the words that we say, the sounds that we make, have meaning. They're not just utterances, they're not just sounds. Each letter in the Jewish alphabet, each letter of our tradition stands for something to remind us of something else. It is the miracle of our tradition, the miracle of our spirituality, that everything ties into something else. To remind us again that nothing stands alone. You are never alone. And if you are telling yourself that you are alone, please always come back here for me to remind you that you are not, that you are part of something larger than yourself. The Shema offers us three letters, the sh, the and the ah, right? The sh today stands for all the hustle and the bustle, all the noise in the world, all the doom scrolling, all the filters on Instagram, all the people who tell you buy this and buy that and you'll be happy like this or happy like that. Take this pill, take this cream, look at this, look at that. All of it will fix your problems, and of course it does not. It is all that all that noise all around us. And to that we have to say also, just be quiet, shh. So that is what the sh stands for. And then when we are able to recognize that and saying, no, today is Shabbat, and today I'm saying the Shema, and I want to harmonize with everything else in my life, we start with a hum that starts with your soul and spreads throughout your body and goes throughout your face. And when we know it, and when we hum, when we say these sounds, things start to get better. There's some even research that says that when we hum for long periods of time, even the bacteria and the viruses in our head start to diminish. And that is the harmony sound. And then we release and ask for a moment of revelation, a moment of choice that we say, this is Shabbat, and I'm going to stop and make it special. So before we say the Shema, let's do it all together with me. Shh. One more time. Close your eyes. Deep breath in. Shh. Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך ושעתם נאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך.
This week's Torah portion carries us through one of the most dramatic spiritual journeys in all of sacred literature, in fact. The people leave Egypt, the sea splits, they sing, they panic, they thirst, they complain, they are fed, they doubt, they fight, they are attacked, and they persevere. It is the most honest spiritual biography ever written because it refuses to edit out the instability of it all. Freedom begins and almost immediately confusion follows, which is exactly how real transformation works. We learn in our tradition that when the people leave Egypt, they are not led by the shortest route. The Torah says that the direct road was avoided. Instead, they are taking the long way around. This is not poor navigation. This is spiritual strategy. And it's subtle and radical. Because fast freedom can collapse and can hurt fragile people. Sudden changes can shatter an unprepared nervous system. Quick exits don't always produce lasting transformations. There is a deep rabbinic principle coming from Proverbs, Derachecha darchei noam. Her ways are pleasant ways, and her paths peaceful. The ways of Torah, the ways of tshuva, the ways of recovery are sustainable ways, not merely effective, but livable. The long road is not delay, it is mercy. Anyone who has tried to change, really change, knows this. You don't go from bondage to balance in one leap. You circle, you regress, you relearn, you face the same lesson wearing different clothes, relapsing, remitting, deadly, chronic disease. That is not failure, that is formation. The Talmud teaches that a person does not stand firmly in understanding until they have stumbled through it. Information enters through the mind, wisdom enters through friction, through the body. We want transformation to feel like an elevator. It almost always feels like stairs and very poor lighting. The people of Israel are guided by a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. This is not a map. This is not coordinates. This is the way of life. To choose the way knowing it may change, but to find presence, not blueprints. They are given direction, but not the full picture. This is one of the hardest truths of spiritual life. We are given enough light for the next step, not always for the entire staircase. It's one of the reasons that when I ask every client I work with here to journal every day, one of the questions is to choose the values you focus on today, not goals that are narrow and perhaps you'll miss, but values that are important, daily pillars of smoke and fire. Which values did you choose today? Which values do you want to choose today? Kindness, sustainability, love, health, hope. We all want certainty for sure, but here is what we do that's different. Instead of receiving guidance, we want guarantees, but instead we receive companionship. God is not withholding. Growth requires participation. As the story continues and we read about the miracles of deliverance and the splitting of the sea, the people are saved and are in fact rejoicing. But 3 days after that, the greatest miracle in history, what did they do? They complain again about water. They have short memories, even with all the miracles, and they whine, which should either shock us or comfort us deeply. Because it means that spiritual highs do not erase human needs. You can have a breakthrough and still be thirsty. You can pray deeply and still be irritable. You can grow and still struggle. The Talmud observes that people are often most vulnerable right after elevation. After inspiration comes exposure to life. After victory comes testing. And then comes the manna, a daily nourishment from heaven with one strict rule. You cannot store tomorrow's portion. Try to hoard it, it spoils. Except on a Friday where you get two, because even God does not want to work on the Shabbat. These are two psychological genius embedded in sacred text. The anxiety of tomorrow is often an attempt to control what must be trusted. Daily bread, daily strength, daily sobriety, daily repair. When people ask why Recovery Paths emphasizes one day at a time, this is why. Because eternity overwhelms the nervous system. Today is livable. Let me weave it all together. This portion teaches us that the long road is not a mistake, it's a method. You are not behind, you are being built. Freedom is not an event, it's a discipline, a practice in community, in humility, in nourishment, in courage, and in rest. If you are in recovery, you are not spiritually behind anyone. Often you are spiritually ahead because you know you cannot survive without truth, support, and some of yours least favorite word, surrender. But the deeper truth is this. You don't have to be an addict to be in recovery. To be human is to be in recovery. From fear, from ego, denial, and isolation. And Shabbat is our weekly crossing of the sea, our weekly manna, our weekly arm holding, our weekly reminder that the pillar still moves. May you trust the long road. May you receive enough for today. And may we hold each other up until we all stand freer than we were before. Shabbat Shalom.
All right, and in honor of this week's Torah portion, we're going to play an original Beit Shuva, Mi Chamocha, written by one of my many mentors of blessed memory, Glenn Goss. Here we go. You guys ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. From slavery to bravery, we followed Moses to the sea. And when we got to the other side, we laughed and screamed and danced and cried. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neda b'kodesh, nor tequila rosei feleh. our pride. We didn't know if we'd live or die. We kicked up the sand and we took a stand. We didn't know a thing about the promised land. No, we didn't know a thing about the promised land. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha neda b'kodesh. Nor tikilo rosei peleh. Confusion set in with the setting sun. Some missed the Pharaoh and thought we were done. But poems are written like songs of the sea, by people like you and people like me, by people like you and people like me. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha neda b'kodesh. Nor tekilo rosei peleh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha neda b'kodesh. Nor tekilo rosei peleh. Nor tekilo rosei peleh.
The band.
Thanks, Glenn. Thanks.
Exactly. I have aspirations. One will go on the road. Iggy and the Injectors. You know, I got to crack myself up. It's a lonely job up here. Thank you. That's right. It is a beautiful moment every week to be able to really share in the triumphs of people who are really heroes and battle every day to say one more day, one more day, one more day, one more day. And I'm always incredibly inspired, mostly inspired by people who celebrate 1 year, the first year. Well, we could not be more proud of you. The transformation and everything you bring to the community, everything you bring to the department, and everything that you have become as such a beacon for so many others to sort of to see where you start and where you can have a life is really a personal inspiration, and I know for so many others. 1 year. Bill, please.
Will, a grateful member of this community. This will be quick. VA and Cameron are the public speakers in development. Well, Sarah likes to talk too, so I guess it's really only me. This is a quiet one. I just want to share with you my gratitude, what I'm most grateful for, and which only occurred because I was finally beaten down enough to listen, is to truly give up for 1 year. No matter what, don't think you know what's best. It doesn't matter if you've done well in every other aspect of life, career, family, friends, everything except for your relationship with substances. It doesn't matter if you hate the idea of people telling you how to live. For 1 year, just give in. Just say yes and surrender. I came to Beit Teshuvah thinking I was just coming for a quick tune-up. Today, I've not only lived here for a year, but I also work full-time for this community. When you give this place a chance to show you what sobriety and a different life can look like, you will be so grateful you gave yourself this gift. I want to thank the sisterhood, the board, and all our donors. Thank you not just for keeping the lights on, but for building something much more important, a community. You built the very community I've had the blessing to join, a community that saved my life and for which I am forever grateful. I have to thank my clinical team. Micah, people talk about how tough you are. What they miss is how deeply you care. You never held me back. You constantly pushed me to do more while I was in a safe environment. Rabbi Jade, your spirituality is warm, inviting, and profoundly practical. Zach, besides being deeply insightful, you are the ultimate example of the person I want to be in recovery. To Avia, Amy, Cameron, and Sarah, my new development family, I truly care for and appreciate you all. I can't think of a better group of people to spend my week with. And to my friends in recovery and my family, thank you. I owe you all so much. I love you. Thank you.
I've said before how I feel about you and how amazed I am of everything you do. And that thing that we share here, which is sort of like people who think we're just too tough, but too bad. We are who we are. Micah.
Thank you. Every year. Every year I come up here and I try and think of something that was important to me for that year of my recovery to share with all of you. I'm Micah. And this last year for me was filled with some of the highest highs and the lowest lows. This last year I got to, I completed school and I got my KDAC too. I also got to stand in for Vinny, getting to work shoulder to shoulder with some huge pillars of this community, Rabbi, Zach, Bradley, Jill, and the rest of the clinical management team. But I also had some great deep losses this year. One of my very best friends and a person who is so deeply important to me passed away of natural causes, and we lost one of our own, Ruby Frankel. Now, why do I talk about all of this? Because what is it that helped me get through all of it? Well, it was everyone sitting in this room. It was this community. It was the people around me. And so if you hear nothing else tonight, please hear this. It is so important that you latch on to the community around you. If you walked through those doors or you walked through the doors at 8831, you already have a community. All you have to do is open yourself up to it. Thank you.
I'm not an easy guy to impress. That is my fault. That's my flaw. But every time that I turn around and think about ways to be compassionate, ways to be thinking about something from a different perspective, one that is so uniquely not my own as a white cisgendered rabbi, I think about my phenomenal colleague and everything you bring to the table, to the clients, to the staff, and to me in our department. I'm so deeply proud of you and so honored to call you a colleague, Rabbi Jade.
Hi, I'm Jade. I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict, and 8 years ago, I was in a deep amount of pain and simply wanted to die. That's just the reality of it. And I decided that, hey, I'm going to try this thing. My first meeting, I saw somebody take a 3-year cake, and I said to myself, I can't even get 3 days. What are you talking about? And I just said, okay, I'm going to try this out for a year, just 1 year, just to see what all the hubbub is about. And my life has gotten really, really beautiful. I want to thank my amazing husband and my dad for coming here tonight and supporting me through all of this. The longer I'm in recovery and working in recovery, the less I know. I don't know what the secret sauce is. I can't tell you why it works for somebody and why it doesn't work for somebody else. What I want to do is tell you that what's worked for me is just saying, okay, today I'm not going to harm myself, and I'm going to go to bed sober. And my hope for you is that you can promise yourself that every day, and I promise that things will get a little bit better. Thank you, everyone in this room, for being a part of my journey. And I love you all so much, and you bring so much joy to my life, and it's a blessing to be here. So thank you so much.
About 8 years ago, somebody walked into my life, into my room, and we started talking. And it is a remarkable thing to be a part of somebody's journey almost from day one. And it is a privilege, truly, to see your life, Josh, and what you have done with it, and all the twists and the turns and the ups and the downs. And I'm hoping that you, like everybody else, but mostly you, can actually look in the mirror and see what an incredible inspiration you are, and how the only person who really truly had to believe how amazing you are is just you, because we all knew it all along. Josh.
You're gonna make me cry before I even talk.
Oh no,
I love you. I love you. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm a grateful member, and I'm an alcoholic, and all the other things. Hi. 2 minutes. Great. Thank you. God, like Lisa, I saw her at the beginning of this, and like I just remember 8 years ago in the hospital, I'm like, just asking about Beit Shuva and like what it's going to be like, and she's, telling me, and I don't know, it just, all the familiar faces of this place. I love this place so much. Wait, also, my parents are flying to LA right now, and they're watching on the live stream, so hi, Mom and Dad, I love you. Thank you. Okay, so for the residents, real quick, just want to let you guys know, I've worked in like the shitty rehabs, I've worked in the fancy Malibu rehabs. None of them have what this place has, which is heart and soul and the community. And you guys have the opportunity right now to form connection that will save your life. I had a really, like at year 8, I thought a lot of things have been going really, really well. And I also had a really hard year. Went through like a really big personal loss, and I was faced with that moment of like, man, drinking would be really good right now, right? And old me would have done that. I would have run away from my pain and done a bunch of meth and just been a fucking knucklehead. And I had that moment, and the thing that Beit Shuva originally taught me was connection, was going to Rabbi Iggy and crying in his office and not relapsing. And I did that again in my 8th year, to call my friends, to go to more meetings, to struggle out loud. And it was very, very humbling and beautiful, and it was hard. And I wouldn't be able to have done any of that without recovery. Recovery is the water that you will sail on. So I'm grateful for my life. Thank you, Beit Shuva. Love you.
All right, all the birthdays come up here, and if you want to come and sing happy birthdays to all of us, thank you for the sisterhood for the cake, as always, and for celebrating with us.
All right, birthdays spread out in front here. If you'd like to come up and give them a cake and sing happy birthday, please do so now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Will, Erica, Micah, Jade, and Josh. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober.
All right, as you find back your seats, just a few more things before we conclude our service today. First, the announcements, Shabbat sponsors, one happy 22nd birthday, Mr. Max, love, Mom, Josh. We continue to be so proud of you and all your accomplishments. Love, Mom and Dad. Where's Mom and Dad? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I know. That's right. Other announcements for this week, the Beit Tshuva Gala. The moment we've been waiting for is almost here. The gala is this Sunday after months of planning and dedication. Thank you so much for all our donors for making this possible and for all those attending. Whether you're watching us or you're coming from here, we really, 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 really could not stress enough the importance of ride sharing. If you can take an Uber or a Lyft or Waymo, whatever, please do so. You will be grateful that I told you to do so. And again, if you still want to come to the gala, please let us know. We can still figure this out. And if you want to give us money to the gala, well, Avia will have to figure this out. So I can just invite with impunity, sort of like, why not? But but we will take your checks if you so wish to give us anything for the gala. So that still works. Running for Recovery, please support our residents, right? Will, our very own Will, who's taking a birthday, is the coordinator this year. Also, our residents needs jobs. Oh, I don't get slides today. Fine. Do I? Oh, I don't. Okay, fine. Our help wanted, residents need job. If you know somebody, this is, I'm being serious actually. If you know somebody who's looking for people to hire people, whether within yourself or your communities all around, please let us know. We're always looking for great jobs for our residents. Thank you, perfect. For our residents, do that as well. Are we not doing the cars anymore? Next time, okay, fine. If you have cars to donate, please let us know as well. Also, check out the Spotlight on Horses, written by Dylan G. And then lastly, if you're new to this community, please take out your phone, scan the QR code, tell us who you are and how you found out about us. Next slide. Thank you. And how you find out about us. If you want to stay in touch for all the things, the amazing things that are going to actually happen, all those things we're going to do. We're going to do, there's adult bar mitzvahs, and there's adult education, and a million other things. Purim is coming up, and Passover is coming up. A lot of million different things are coming up. So please come and tell us who you are so we can send you all this amazing information. And just before we conclude our service with the traditional prayer of the Kaddish, I'm going to read the Yortzeit list of all the people, but also, I know a little bit untraditional, but this morning we learn of the passing of Catherine O'Hara. And I know it's not super traditional, but there was a moment in my life, again, when I was young, and she appeared on screen in Beetlejuice, and it's a long story, but she was wearing something that sort of really, I won't deny, but it changed my life. That moment that I saw that moment that it inspired me, that feeling of inspiration from arts, from something in the arts that really changed who I am and who I was, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for the arts, and really, truly, even though I did not know her personally at all, the passing of Catherine O'Hara this morning, may she rest in peace. And as I'm going to read the Yortzeits for this week, and then we're going to go around the room if you have other people to dedicate your Kaddish to and finish our service. So, Anita Samuelson Dagan, Aaron Visselman, Sydney Summers, Joel Ravitz, Louis Colton, Jack Berenfeld, Arthur Hellhor, Patricia Page, Rav Avraham Leib Livik Hershoff, Vicky Carter, Isla Appel, Miriam Goldberg, Irma Lee, Simon Pearl, Jim Mahowski, Ray Evans, Albert Gold, Sylvia Kahn, Marcia Leibowitz, Philip Rothschild, Scott Metcalf, Sheila Franco, Pearl Peck Brass, Ruth Zeigler, Gwen Korowitz, Sandra Siegel, Toti Escobar, Abraham Massler, Maury Behar, Norma Martin, Richard Schwartz, Roberta Polin, Rabbi William Gordon, Joel Rubenstein, and Alan Slifka. And if you are saying Kaddish or dedicating Kaddish to somebody, please stand up. I'm going to pan the room. You can say their name out loud, and we can say the Kaddish together. All right. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי, והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחדר בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. Amen. All right, let's make some peace, or ask to make some peace in the world, the Kaddish and the Motzi, and let Shabbat truly begin.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. Israel. Oh, oh, oh,
All right, let's say the Kiddush and Amotzi and get you on your way.
Everyone, please rise.
That's right. Please come back next week.
That too. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam amotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Good Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. There's an oneg. Please enjoy the elevated oneg. If you're a resident,